Hello guys, it's always my pleasure to have you back. Today we are going to learn how to make weave-on wig from scratch to completion. And those little things you always ignore when making your weave-on wig, you see how important they are today. So just sit back, don't be in a rush because you learn so much from this video today. And guys, when sewing your hair, don't give so much space. Another thing is avoid sewing on the elastic band. If you sew on the elastic band, your cap will cease from stretching. So avoid sewing on the elastic band. And for those of you who does not like to cut your weave when sewing on a cap, I'm going to show you a technique how to fold it, sew, and still have a very flat base on your wig cap. Now if you fold your weave this way, it's wrong. Placing the two edges of the weave on opposite direction is wrong. Just be patient, I will show you soon the right thing to do. Now, this is the right thing to do. Fold your weave in a V shape. Keep watching, you understand it well. As you can see, one edge of the weave-on is lying below while the other one is on top. That's how you can get the V shape. So don't do this. It's not right. This is not right at all. You will not get a smooth base on your weave-on. It's gonna be like rough and bumpy. So do it the right way, which is the V shape. Place it that way and then you sew. And always make sure you secure that V shape with your thread and needle. Make sure you secure it very well. Don't lose that shape. Don't lose the V shape while sewing. Now, don't bother about closing the lower part of the ear with weave. We'll come back to fix it. Continue with your V shape and then sew. Now, if you look at the elastic band under the weave, you hardly see anything like thread on it because I avoided sewing on the elastic band. Now let's fix the closure and then we continue. Guys, I believe you still remember this very closure. I made a full tutorial on this closure. This closure is handmade and it's also detachable. As you're looking at it right now, guys, I have used this closure so many times and it's still intact. So watch the full tutorial of this closure on my channel. Let's continue with the lines, guys. Can you see what is happening right here? This is exactly what will happen when you try to sew on the elastic. So avoid it and do the right thing. And don't try folding a very small weave like this, it won't work. So just cut it off. And when you use little space while sewing your weave, this is how beautiful your weave will look like. You see, it looks like factory made, and you can see it looks like they use factory machine to sew it. It's beautiful, it's neat. Let's see another point we can take note of here. Now when you look at the space in front of the cap there, it's quite small. It's smaller than the space inside the cap. So how are you gonna fill up this space to blend up with the front? So let's see what we can do. And it's simple. Just watch and you understand. And when sewing the last line before the closure, make sure you give a little bit of space so that it will be well balanced, and the closure will also have space to stay flat on the cap. Now let's get back to the ear part. Let's fill it up our own way. This is the best way to go, and this helps the front of your cap to look very natural. And so guys, we are done with that. So just spray your hair with any hair product of your choice and style it however you want to style it, and that is it.